Hello, my name is Ruben Delight, and this is an application video for the Less Than Famous panel for VidCon 2016. I have two channels that are relatively small. On this one I post gaming and vlogging content, and on the other one I post animation content. So now I'm going to answer a few questions, starting with, how do you stick out in a sea of so many creators? Well, I would say with great difficulty. With the increase in people, the YouTube market has become somewhat oversaturated. The things that I was doing 5 years ago, now there's probably dozens, if not hundreds, if not thousands of people who do the same thing. So how can you possibly get noticed? Well, I wish I had a perfect answer to that, but I don't. And I don't think many people do. But what I do know is that you have to be the most unique and definitely most hardworking person you can be. Try to find a hole in a market or do something that already exists, but do it 1,000 times better. And with a good amount of luck, maybe someone will find it, someone will share it, and over time it may snowball into something fantastic. But in order for this to happen, your content has to be shareable. You have to look at your content and think, is this worth being shared? Is this worth being viewed by hundreds of thousands of people? If the answer is no, well, you have a lot of work to do. If the answer is yes, then you might just get lucky. Now the second question, has this increase in people affected your experience on the platform? Hell yes it has. It most definitely has. As someone who started back in 2010, you can definitely sense the difference very much. Whereas my videos used to be able to be found and maybe even get featured by YouTube, this doesn't really happen that much anymore. Along with the fact that YouTube is kind of promoting quantity over quality a lot, making that unique and original content can be quite demotivating when there's so little chance of being rewarded for it. Because I don't just work as a creator to do what I love, I do that, but I also work hard to entertain people. And if I don't entertain people, and I don't get a sense that I can entertain more people, then that weighs me down a lot. That's a very important part of being a YouTuber for me. But of course I keep going because I love YouTube, and all the good things that are part of it will keep having me come back for more. And somehow, that increase in people also increases my sense of competition and my drive to make it through that difficult part. Because if I make it through the current state of YouTube, well, then I'll really have something to be proud of. Now lastly, what are some of the privileges of being a small creator? The first one that everyone will probably see as the most common one is that you can interact with your audience much more. I can directly receive feedback and respond to it, and I can recognize the names of people that have been around for a long time and keep coming back. And I think that really personifies the audience a lot more and makes a deeper connection. I would also say that with a smaller audience, you have a smaller risk of letting them down, which might sound weird, but when you have a large audience, you have a large fan base that is incredibly supportive, but there'll also be a very large portion that is quite demanding. And I can imagine that that causes a lot of stress, and that is stress that I'm feeling a lot less being a smaller creator. And lastly, I would say that I'm allowed to experiment more. I am not big and famous and have this one thing that I'm then bound to. Trying new things as an established big creator can be very dangerous and risky, but one of the best advantages of being a small creator is that you have the freedom to try new things and experiment with what people like and what you like. And I think that is one of the best things about being a small creator. So that was it. Thank you for watching my application to the Less Than Famous panel. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you at VidCon 2016. Peace.